Asterisk, what do you get when two former presidents are on the same stage in a nationally broadcast event, and one of them experiences arguably the most unexpected on-camera disaster in years? It was more than just a viral moment. It showed something deeper about leadership under pressure. Let's dive right in. No warm-up, no easing in. Imagine millions of Americans tuned in to a disaster relief event in Chicago, hoping for updates, compassion, and leadership. And instead witness a scene no one could forget. The cameras roll. Barack Obama steps up to the podium, sleeves slightly rolled, voice steady, the calm presence everyone knows. The hall at McCormick Place is full of volunteers, first responders, and families who have endured hurricanes, wildfires, and floods. Every seat is full, every camera light glowing red. The air charged not with politics, but with raw human emotion. Obama isn't performing, he's speaking from the heart. Tells the story of a firefighter from Biloxi who hasn't slept in 2 days. The audience leans in, absorbed. There's a quiet tension too, an anticipation everybody can feel. Weeks of national unease hang in the room. Meanwhile, backstage, a murmur spreads like ripples through the stagehands. Cameras shift, technicians tap headsets, volunteers glance at each other uncomfortably. Obama notices a stir at the curtains, but continues to speak, his voice unruffled, his eyes flicking only briefly in the direction of the movement. Suddenly, a door at the side opens. The audience leans forward as the host awkwardly announces a special arrival. "Oh." From the shadows steps, Donald Trump announced. Unexpected, perfectly timed. Some people clap automatically, other people remain silent. The room tightens. Obama steps aside, and for a moment the two men share a glance, no anger, no surprise, just an unspoken acknowledgement. The night will not go as planned. Trump strides to the podium, adjusts the microphone, greets the audience, but the applause is scattered. His sentences are long, winding, self-congratulatory, filling space without gravity. Obama listens patiently, steady, occasionally flicking toward the audience as if checking whether they're following. The subtle power struggle begins. Trump steps closer to the stage edge, directly under a lighting vent that technicians have been trying to adjust. The first small gust lifts the front of his hairpiece, prompting a few audience members and cameras to notice, but Trump just keeps talking. Smiling, the vent picks up. Papers flutter. The hairpiece tilts, showing scalp. The crowd gasps quietly. Some fight to suppress their giggles. Trump fusses to adjust it, but the air won't let up. Every adjustment worsens the calamity. Obama looks on smooth, composed, the silent counter to the fiasco unraveling beside him. The tension is thick, but it's not yet exploded. The stage has become a living display of composure versus panic, and everyone in that hall knows something unforgettable is happening. Asterisk, Obama stands a step back, calmly observing the mayhem, as if it's almost unreal. His eyebrows rise, not in mockery, but in quiet disbelief. The audience senses it as silent acknowledgement that everyone is witnessing something they shouldn't see and, yet can't look away. Trump finally stops talking, shifting under the vent's blast. Every gust lifts his hairpiece up, sliding and tilting it so that glimpses of scalp are exposed. The first wisps of frustration seep into his voice. "Somebody fix that thing?" The raw comment cracks his usual confidence. The audience can barely hold their composure. One man snorts. A woman wipes away tears of suppressed laughter. A soft wave of chuckles ripples across the hall. Cameras catch it all, unsure whether to cut away. Every attempt Trump makes at fixing his hairpiece only extends the disaster. Obama shifts slightly, pressed to speak not aggressively, just present. The room responds immediately. Trump's face flushes, jaw tightens, and panic flickers in his eyes. Another vent burst tilts the piece further. Volunteers bite lips and cover mouths. Muffled laughter escapes. Trump attempts to regain control, gesturing toward the vents, muttering excuses. The authority he projects crumbles. Obama waits. And then, with perfect timing, he steps forward and delivers a line that transforms the moment. "I guess some things just can't stay attached to the truth." silence. Then the hall erupts full, uncontrolled laughter bouncing off the walls. Cameras capture every reaction. Even the stage crew bursts out laughing. Trump is frozen, jaw dropped, speechless. He tries to speak again, but his voice cracks. The audience already knows who won this moment. Obama doesn't gloat. He steps back, hands folded, letting the moment breathe. His restraint, as always, makes his line hit harder. A firefighter whispers, "He really said that on live TV." Another adds, "I'm going to be laughing about this for years." Trump falters, pointing at Vance, adjusting his hairpiece. The audience has fully shifted to Obama not for politics, but for poise, composure, and confidence under pressure. Social media phones light up his clips, go viral even before the broadcast ends. Even as the host tries to refocus on the relief efforts, the energy is changed. Obama quietly regains control not by dominating, but by listening, grounding, and allowing the spotlight to reflect what truly matters: compassion, leadership, and attention to those in need. Survivors speak. Stories of hardship fill the stage, and with each tale, Obama's calmness draws the room to him. Trump fidgets, looks at cameras, and tries to reassert himself, but the contrast is impossible to miss. An audience already captivated by Obama's composure now sees a vivid demonstration of how character shines under pressure. Asterisk, it's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Someone in the back mutters, "Just stop talking about it. Let it die." Trump can't. He keeps going. "It doesn't matter what happened with the vent. I'm focused on the Americans hurting. Right now, that's what matters." Obama steps forward, offering the microphone with a calm, gentle gesture. "We agree on that," he says, soft and steady. The line lands harder than a shout ever could. The host wraps the program, thanking everyone and reminding viewers to donate. Applause rises, controlled, focused. But outside the hall, this is already a living, breathing story. Phones flash, notifications explode, and clips of Trump's hairpiece chaos and Obama's perfect line go viral. In minutes, millions are watching, sharing, laughing. Backstage, the contrast couldn't be sharper. Around Obama, staffers are exchanging amazed glances. He chuckles softly at the velocity of the viral clip, not out of cruelty, but disbelief. Trump's scrambling team. Networks calling, leaks spreading, attempts to regain control futile. A crowd waits behind barriers, some cheering, some chanting, many just here for witnessing it all themselves. When Obama emerges, cheers erupt. Phones rise, capturing every wave and gesture. He smiles, acknowledging the crowd, staying humble, letting the night's message remain honest. A few moments later, Trump exits. His people cheer, but the energy is mixed, scattered, overshadowed by the viral moment. Clips of this spread across social media at the speed of light. Analysts call it the most surprising televised moment of the year. From coast to coast, people watched, rewound, laughed, and argued over. Obama.com/Trump panicked. The vent, the hairpiece, the line. Living rooms and diners and offices were all tuned to the same clip. But beneath the humor, a deeper lesson emerges. People remember what really mattered. Obama steadying a first responder, is keeping the focus on families, showing compassion under pressure. Even the journalists begin to shift in the narrative. The viral joke fades. The story of leadership, humility, and composure rises. Trump holds a press briefing, but the audience isn't laughing, they're thinking. The lesson is clear. One man lost control, one didn't. Obama sends out a short, straightforward message the next day. Focus on families, kindness, and accountability. No vent, no gag, no spectacle, just leadership. Leadership spreads. Leadership isn't about controlling the room, it's about controlling yourself. Volunteers reflect privately, sharing that night's energy, the lesson it revealed. Pressure exposes character. Viral shock fades by week's end, but the conversation remains not about embarrassment, but about integrity. Strength is calm, steady, and persistent. It shows up even when no one's watching. That night served as a reminder that true leadership is not about the applause, bravado, or snappy one-liners, but rather about composure when the unexpected hits. That's what the nation needed. If you want more stories like this, stories of human moments, pressure, character, and what happens when the nation is watching, subscribe. Every story teaches a lesson worth remembering.